marriage. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. Javier and Stephanie, in the days ahead of you, there will be stormy times and good times, times of conflict and times of joy. I ask you to remember this advice. Never go to bed angry. Let your love be stronger than your anger. Learn the wisdom of compromise, for it is better to bend than to break. Remember that true friendship is the basis of any lasting relationship. Give your spouse the same courtesies and kindness that you bestow on your friends, and always say, I love you, every day. May I have the rings, please?
This ring for you
Symbolizes my desire
symbolizes my desire
that you be my wife.
that you be my wife.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
as this ring has no end,
as this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
Stephanie, as you take this ring and place it on Javier's finger, please repeat after me. This ring, a gift for you,
This ring, a gift for you,
symbolizes my desire
symbolizes my desire
that you be my husband.
that you be my husband.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
as this ring has no end,
as this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
Javier and Stephanie, I remind you that marriage is a precious gift, a long-time commitment, and the challenge to love one another completely each and every day. As you are joining hands, this is the time that you should sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and to be faithful only to her as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Stephanie, with this understanding, do you take Javier to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and to be faithfully only to him, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Yay! The hand fastening is a symbol, one of the oldest wedding traditions, and it is found in cultures all over the world. In joining hands, Javier and Stephanie symbolize how they freely offer their lives to one another, and it is fastening their hands together. The ribbon symbolizes how Javier and Stephanie leave this place today with lives now bound up together. how after today, an idea of two stories come together and two sets of hopes and desires for the future are joined in commitment and intention. Javier and Stephanie, as I just fastened your hands together and tied them in a knot, I invite you to reflect in the hidden responsibilities that awaits you. From today, being bound together in the commitment and intention of marriage means that each of you is a lifelong, safe place to love and deeply be loved by one another. Javier and Stephanie, may you know, feel, and remember always that together in this marriage, you are each deeply known and deeply loved. In this journey of life, remind yourselves often that the love that brought you here today. Give the highest priority to your love, now with great joy, in front of all your closest friends and family. By the authority vested in me and with great joy, I pronounce you husband and wife. May you live together in blissful happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Javier Z. Torres.
I've waited 100 years, but I'd wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush, or how you curl your lip when you concentrate enough, I would have known what I was living for.
Hey, baby. You don't know how happy I am that I'm finally getting married to you. The thoughts that run through my mind are inexplicable and unexplainable, but I will do the best that I can. You mean so much to me. You really do. I don't know where I would be without you. In all honesty, I would probably be doing the same thing that I was doing when you did find me. Absolutely nothing with myself. You are my rock, in all honesty. You give my life meaning. And I really can't explain it any more than that. You give my life meaning. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. When I think about you, it can only bring up happiness, even after the bad things that we've gone through, the struggles, the ups and downs. In the end, it's always the ups that matter, not the downs. The downs never bring us there. We don't let them get to us, and we never will. Happiness is what I strive for. I long to wake up in the morning and see you smile. But all things considered, I really just want you to know that this is literally the happiest day of my life. You are my ecstasy. You are my darling. You are my love. I can't possibly explain in the span of a couple of minutes just how much you mean to me. I could literally go on forever, and you know that. You've brought me up from a horrible place, a very horrible place in my life, a place that I never thought I was going to get out of, a pit that I was in for many a year. And you just so happened to contact me. You just so happened to contact me, and I responded, and I'm very happy that it led to what it was. We've both been through hard relationships, but ours will never be anything that we can't strive through, because we both know what we want. We've both gone through good and bad things in the many relationships we've been in. So we know what we want, we know what we don't want. And we were lucky enough to find each other. Find someone that you can accept through all of the ups and downs, despite their faults, despite the mistakes that they make, despite the ones that they may continue to make. You still understand. You still are very patient, and you still care. And that patience means more to me than anything. The fact that you're there for me means more to me than anything. The fact that I get to call you my wife means more than anything. I just loved you. I just love you entirely. With all of my heart, soul, being, essence, spirit, anything you can think of, anything you could possibly claim, I love you with that. Heart and soul. Forevermore, till the end of time, come what may, I will always love you, Stephanie. And I'm glad I get to spend this moment with you. You, no one else.
Javi, I remember the first time I laid eyes on you. It was very surprising because we were so young, and I just knew that I needed to know you. I knew that I needed to know who you were and what your interests are, who your friends were, who your family was. I just needed to know you. You just grabbed my attention. And it was the way you walked into the room. I was sitting in the band hall, and it was my first day of school at Bishop. And you were just the guy that caught my attention. Just thinking back on how it felt is just so crazy. Because you immediately just took over. And I know that love at first sight is a very long shot, but I would really say that just the way I felt about you when I saw you for the first time, I just knew. I knew there was something about you. And then after some time, I then caught your attention, and you asked me to Christmas in the Park. And I remember seeing you as I was approaching the park, because I was still young, still walking, no car yet. And so I was approaching the park with a group of my friends, and there you were with the rest of the band. You were leaning up against a pillar with one foot on the ground and one foot up on the pillar, with your too cool for school self. And I guess you can call that our first date. But even then, it was just so captivating, so powerful, the way I felt about you. And then you asked me out on our first date to the movies, of course, in Kingsville. Where else? Our parents dropped us both off because we're still too young to drive and to even be dating, let's just be honest. So we had our first date and we saw Just Friends. And then from there, we just kind of went fast and furious. And It was magical. You taught me what it means to love somebody so romantically and so passionately. Even at such a young age, you taught me. And I fell so deeply in love with you. And I didn't think, of course some time went by where we were apart. And during that time, I was in such a dark place in my life. I was in a dark place in my head. I had no self-confidence, no self-esteem. And then you came back into my life. And it was like I was a new person. A completely new person. You saved me. You made me remember who I was. You made me feel like I was special again. I didn't think I was meant to be happy. I thought that this bad place that I was in was just gonna be it. But it wasn't. And it wasn't because of you. You brought me back to life. And I can't thank you enough for being who you are, for being the person that I've always known, that I always have trusted. I can trust you with anything. I trust you with my heart. I trust you not to hurt me. You're not judgmental. You're not selfish. You're just good. You're just good, and there is no one in the world that can amount to what you have. And I cannot wait to start this new chapter with you. This journey that they call marriage. I can't wait to grow old with you. And who knows, maybe to even have a couple of kids with you. But more than anything, I just want you. I want you forever. You and only you. And come what may, I will love you until my dying days.
You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised. It happens every time. It's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello. Just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You took the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it. And all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless, yeah, baby. It's always on a night like tonight, I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. You're standing there in that dress. Girl, it ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. Oh, I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Oh, you know it, baby.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just
JD and Javier and Stephanie have each walked many miles to be here today. Metaphorically, they're like 1,000 miles away. And this wedding is a joy to behold. And I'm sure I can speak for everyone in this room when I say we all wish you the happiness you. Close to. There you go. We're so glad you found one another, and this day is a reminder that the best is yet to come. Congratulations.
Our first cousins. We are, well, when we met, we were babies. We were 3 days apart. Technically, that's considered day one, right? Yeah. Okay. So we have a lot of good memories as kids and continue to make them as adults. We made outfits for Aussie and like took photo shoots of the dogs and everything.
Yes.
It was really funny. We did a lot of weird stuff as kids. We spent a lot of weekends together, like back to back. We stayed up at night, even when Theo and Charlie would come and be like, get your ass to bed, like 2-3 times a night. We had a lot of fun growing up. Lulu, I have to tell you that I'm very proud of you for the woman that you have become. I knew it was hard. I like that you have accomplished everything that you wanted to, all your goals. And there was a time that I couldn't be around. You couldn't be around. It really, really hurt, you know. But I'm glad that I'm honored to be able to stand here today and actually be here for a good moment in your life. And I can't even finish this. You deserve all the happiness in the world. When I first met Javi, I freaked out because I was like, I would never like imagine a person like Javi and Stephanie together, 2 totally different styles, you know? I don't know. And I even told her, she said, I'm just kind of talking to this guy, I think we're kind of dating. And I even told her, we're like married and look where we are now. So, I love you so much, Lulu. And I wish you nothing but the best. I'd like to post a post.
Yeah.
To this very special night, a very happy celebration for the perfect pair who deeply love each other. Let us all take a moment and raise our glasses to Stephanie and Javi. And I wish you a blessed journey. I love you.